Hi, this is Wyatt from Force Performance. Today we are going to have an instructional video on how to package your turbo correctly so it does not end up like this. So, today's topic, boxing turbos correctly. When people send us stuff, take this, we'll name it Gus. This is the shop crap turbo. So if you take Gus and you put him in a box with little to no padding, which we see all the time, compressor cover, you have what's called the register behind it. If Gus goes toppling like this, that not only breaks this, but it breaks the register, the bearing housing behind it. So now you're out two parts that are major amounts of money to replace. So the first step is to put the turbo in a bag of some sort. Whether it's a large Ziploc bag, a garbage bag, or 16 layers of Walmart bags, put the turbo in a bag. This keeps packaging material, contaminants, anything out of the bearing housing of the turbo and makes it much easier for us to deal with it when it gets here. Do not use packing peanuts. Don't do it. Don't do that either. All these packing peanuts just absolutely wash over our shipping area. If you absolutely have to use packing peanuts, put them in a bag. That way they stay out of the turbo and they're not a huge mess to clean up when we do open your box. There's a lot of good options probably laying around your house. You've got things like bubble wrap, which you may have got from Amazon or other various sources. Old clothing, t-shirts, beach towels. If you go buy a roll of bubble wrap, for example, if you take your turbo and basically start rolling over and over and over until you've got about 12 layers in every direction on the turbo, that's usually pretty sufficient for keeping the turbo safe in transit. As long as the rest of the box is filled with various packing material to keep it in place. If you can pick up the box, shake it, and hear the turbo move around, the turbo is most likely going to be damaged in shipping. So, why does this all matter? The shipping industry does not care about anything you send through it. We've seen everything from boxes get dropped from 10 meters up to things falling off conveyor belts, falling out of trucks. You know, as they get here, that's where packaging accordingly comes into it. It's critical to make sure everything that you send to us gets here in one piece. For example, this is a recent Evo 9 Black that came in that has a damaged compressor cover inlet, and it being aluminum, there is really no repairing that. Between going from delivery vehicles, distribution centers, freight trucks, potentially aircraft, depending on how you send it, it really is, there's no direct smooth path. So here's a few things that potentially can happen to your box in transit. Delivery! Oh, was that your turbo? I'm so sorry. Oh no. Oh. Was that yours? I'm so sorry.
Hey, package handler, I need that package.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, was that your turbo? I'm sorry. Anytime you send something to us, under the rebuild and upgrade section of the website, there's a fantastic little PDF there that you can print and fill out with your information. You want to do this because otherwise your turbo gets here, we don't know who it belongs to, we don't have your phone number, we don't have your email, so we have absolutely no way to contact you until you contact us with what you're wanting to do with your turbo. So fill this out and make sure it rides along with the turbo either in the box, on the box, in a packing slip, really anything that we can actually find it and utilize it, because it is a handy-dandy tool. So a lot of times people will keep their original box because it has foam in it. The issue with that is over time the foam kind of degrades and collapses, So if you're gonna send something back to us in the box we originally sent it to you, take it, put your turbo in it, obviously in a bag like we told you, shake it a little bit after you wrap it and see how much slack there is. And just fill the void with anything. I mean, it could be newspapers, t-shirts, whatever. As you can see, this is one that we shipped previously, and there's a bit of room. That was Michael, by the way, leaving in his MR2. And just take up the slack there. If there's no room for anything to move around, your turbo is going to make it quite safe. So, hey, look, somebody put it in a bag. That's nice. Ah, that's a big one though. No foam, no peanuts, no plastic, no junk. Just a nice, clean, serviceable turbo. It's kind of pleasant. We want your turbo to show up in as good a condition as humanly possible, as do you. So please follow these guidelines. Please do a good job packaging your turbo. Thanks for watching. We will probably have more tech videos, how-tos, and other generic informational videos here soon.
Yeah.
Good day, mate.